Hiya, welcome back. And pen behind me here, get rid of that. I've realised that we're halfway through the year, and what I thought I would do is share with you some of the absolute brilliant records that I've managed to get. Most of them have come out this year in 2022, and there's a few that came out the tail end of 2021. In terms of reissues, they're all kind of reissues, yeah. Right, I'm going to go straight into this because I want to keep it quite tight. So a lot of these, or some of these, will end up in my end of year best records as far as I'm concerned, and really chuffed to be sharing this with you. Would love to have a like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and keeps me doing more videos and sharing this whole journey with you. Right, let's go straight into it. Moment of Truth, Gerald Wilson, Tone Poet. Fantastic. I'm not a big band fan. I think I might have shown this before on a previous video, but this absolutely rocks. It's brilliant. It's really funky as hell. Funky is the wrong word, but it's just absolutely fantastic. Beautiful quality, cut by Kevin Gray, and typical tone poet quality. Absolutely flawless, beautiful record. And we've got Gerald Wilson Orchestra. Sounds fantastic. Big, bold, jumps out at you. Great soundstage. Fantastic. Right. Next record. And these aren't in particular order, but I'm going to feature a few of Sam Records. And I got this at the beginning of the year. Donald Byrd and Bobby Jasper, Cans 58. Tip-on jacket. Beautiful quality from Fred Thomas. Sam Records in France. Anything from Sam Records, in my opinion, is absolutely fantastic. And this is probably one of my favourite records. So, thoroughly recommend that if you're into your jazz and if you like Sam Records. This one, Sam Records again, Nathan Davis, with George Arvanitas Trio, the ORTF recordings, 1966 to 67, double LP. I'm not sure if you can still, I think you can still get this, but it is absolutely fantastic. Really, really good performance, and beautifully recorded, nicely balanced, great. There's the OB. It says 2 unissued live recordings, 180 grams, it's a 3 LP, this one. And it's got some fabulous photography in it of the wonderful Nathan Davis. One of my favourite jazz albums this year, easily. It's fantastic, really lovely. So thoroughly recommend that. I featured this in a few videos back, following the last record store day, and it is probably one of the most special records in my collection, as far as I'm concerned. Art Pepper meets the Rhythm Section. It's a mono, and it's Craft 2021. So it came out. Well, it's 2021, but it came out at the last record store day, and I'm absolutely stoked to have this. It sounds absolutely fantastic, and I'm just completely stoked that I have it. Wonderful record, a fabulous example of how well something so old can be well recorded, well mastered, and well put out by Craft. Done a fantastic job, and I can't wait for Art Pepper Plus 11, because that's equally as good as this, I think. So fantastic. We've got Red Garland on piano, Paul Chambers on bass, of course, and Philly Joe Jones on drums. Fantastic. How many times can Marky-mark say fantastic in one video? Let's carry on. The next 3, I'm going to do them in one bulk go, I think, because these were big hitters when I first got these this year. They're all at Impulse. And it's Duke Ellington, John Coltrane. It's the first one here. Beautiful. Yeah, just absolutely fantastic. The first track on this, I can't remember exactly what it's called. In a Sentimental Mood, of course, which I know Bill Evans has done as well. Classic Duke Ellington track. Absolutely stunning. It will have you in emotional knots, I think. Had me in emotional knots anyway. Duke Ellington and John Coltrane. Beautiful. Very happy to have that. Secondly, Crescent, John Coltrane Quartet with McCoy Tyner, one of my favourites. And Jimmy Garrison, Elvin Jones. Really like this. It's classic Coltrane as far as I'm concerned. It's my favourite. I don't like all of Coltrane's stuff, but the stuff I do like, I just buy it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And this is no exception. Coltrane live at the Village Vanguard. Beautifully recorded. Lovely live performance. And not much more to say about it. It's 2021 on the Verve label, and stunning as far as I'm concerned. So, moving swiftly on, I featured this fairly recently. Bill Evans, Music on Vinyl, limited edition. This is 113 out of, I think it might be 6,000. Does it say? Well, it says 750 individually numbered copies. I just can't believe that. It's on gold vinyl, so it's generally very, very good for a coloured vinyl. It's there's a bit of noise, but the it's just, yeah, the theme from MASH, Suicide is Painless, is a really lovely upbeat sort of version compared to the next album, which is a little bit more melancholic. But this was recorded at Keystone Corner, San Francisco in August, September 1980, just before he died. And I'm really impressed with this. It's a lovely recording from start to finish. Lovely record. And that's on the Music on Vinyl, which I'm a big, massive fan of. Music on Vinyl. That series is excellent. And but I don't like the coloured vinyl. I don't know why they do that, but there we are. This may very well be in the top 5 of the year, but I won't preempt it. You Must Believe in Spring, Bill Evans on the Craft label. All analog from Kevin Gray, of course. 2 LP, 45 RPM. And it's absolutely breathtakingly lovely. Really lovely. Yeah, I've said things about this before. It's a real emotional trip, this one. But I really recommend you having a look at this if you haven't already. Lovely photography. And excellent. Really love this one. Stunning. Next one. This year, I got this back in, I think, April 2022 release. Lee Morgan's Carumba. And a lovely Morgan. And he's very relaxed in this. There's a lovely swing. A lovely mood that he creates on this one. And it's got Benny Maupin, who I love, Cedar Walton, Reginald Workman and Billy Higgins. If you like a bit of fun and you want some Lee Morgan, get Carumba. Really, really like this one. Now I'm going to just talk about this one lastly. I've got one after this, but Joni Mitchell. And this is live at Carnegie. I'm going to get this wrong. Carnegie Hall? Carnegie Hall, 1969. And really, this is the most wonderful live recording. One of the nicest that I've got. It starts off side 1, Chelsea Morning. And it's just it's the rapport she has with the crowd. There's a lovely little essay in there, Queen of Rags. It was her first time. She was ever so nervous. But her performance was absolutely brilliant. And the recording and the record, top quality as far as I'm concerned. This is a beautiful late night listen. Gorgeous. Absolutely lovely. And it's been just beautifully done by Rhino. So really happy about that. The next one, it's not a 2022 re-release. This came from Pure Pleasure. and I got myself involved in a little bit of free jazz, and I think this is an amazing record. All Night Coleman. Takes a little to get used to, but once you sit there and listen and you realise the chaos that's being created, it's organised correct chaos. And as Bill Evans said, jazz is having freedom with responsibility, and there's just tons and tons of freedom on this. All Night Coleman brings together these double quartets in 2 different rooms, as I understand it. And what I love about this is just the care and attention to the quality of the cover. That lovely piece of artwork there, and Speaker's Corner done a fantastic job. And if you say you're not ready for free jazz, give it a go, and it will just suddenly happen that you'll think, okay, right, I understand what's going on here. I really enjoy this. So I got this, when did I get this? May or June, from Pure Pleasure in London. Fantastic. So a quick whirlwind tour of the first 6 months of my favourite records. Some of them there might be your favourites too. But I will see you again soon for another video. Take care.